Good morning. It's Shelly from TNS Dogs and Dragonfly Farms, and today I'm out in my garden, which is doing awesome this year. And I totally attribute it to the addition in the garden that I'll be showing you here in a few minutes. But let me get right to the point of this video. This week is National Pollinator Week. It runs from the 22nd to the 28th. It is basically a tribute to everything that helps pollinate flowers or your garden. For us, it's essential for our garden. A lot of these are self-pollinating plants, but it does help to add things in the garden that will help pollinate your plants and get a better harvest. We have added borage and some zinnias into our tomatoes garden or tomato section, which has helped our tomatoes really come in this year. And our corn is really doing well, and we have green beans that are doing well. Our peppers, awesome. And let me go down here. If you see down here, these are all our pumpkins, and they really depend on the pollinators to actually get fruit. So the addition that we added to the farm this year has really helped with that. And I love watermelons, and I have watermelons up front, vines that really require the bees. And what did we add to the farm? Well, you already probably guessed it. We added bees. Let me flip this around so you can see what we've done. So as you can see, my beehive is back here in the back corner of our garden. So it's basically, we don't bug them, they don't bug us, they do their job. So another thing we found we needed to add to the garden besides the bees is a water source for these guys, because here in Northern California, we're in zone 9B. We are now starting to approach temperatures in the triple digits, the hundreds. So at night, when I go out to check on everything, I'll see the whole front of the beehive covered with bees. Here's a good example of the bees are hot. So they'll go back in by when it gets dark, but right now it's hot out. And that's because they're hot. And this is a way they keep themselves cool. At first when I saw it, I thought, oh no, my bees are gonna swarm. That wasn't the case, they're just hot. So we did add a water source out here for them so they can constantly have water to use for basically humidity in their hive. And it was super simple fix. It can be a bird bath, but for us, it was just a normal plant-based thing that you put your pots on. I threw rocks on, so they were able to land and just get some water. And it's constantly filling up with fresh water. It was just a little hose that hooks to our sprinkler line, and it gives water to there. And bees aren't the only thing that needs water in the summer. It's the butterflies, it's the dragonflies, which we have tons of because we live near a lake. So here are my bees doing their job. So apply a little bit of smoke, which really don't need a lot because these guys are pretty chill. So let me take the top off here so you can see inside. And as you can see, they are really working this hive. I have this mesh on here because it just kind of keeps it cooler in here. As you can see, they're They're really working. Let me open the sides. I love this hive because I can actually see what's going on inside. So there you go. You can really see them working super hard. Close that. Let me open. Alright, so I don't know if you can see in there, but they're actually working the cells, which is good. So before I close this video out, I want to thank Marie from Salongirl Gardens for tagging me in this video. And to let you know, if you're wondering what kind of pollinators or plants to plant in your yard to help with pollination, just go to your local nursery and just sit there and look. Because a lot of times, the answers are right there in front of you. If you watch, you'll see bees going from plant to plant in the nursery. So that's a good way to find plants that you know will help. So I will put Marie's information in the description below. You all have a nice evening. Bees are helping my pumpkins. Think you don't have anything in your yard that's going to help with pollination? Plain old dandelions. The pollinators love dandelions, so before you cut them down, just know that the bees, the butterflies, they all depend on these supposed weeds in your yard.